Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FsPassengers with me, Herd 37. So continuing our short flights down here in the Caribbean, we've got another really short one. We're going to go from Saba, S-A-B-A, over to FD Roosevelt Airport, which is in St. Eustatius. That code is TNCE. As you can see, the wind is coming from the south-southwest. And we're going to be taking off on runway 12, heading 125 degrees. And in St. Eustatius, we're going to land on runway 24. That's a heading of 235 degrees. It's kind of weird because I was just looking at it, and from a picture I saw, it looked like the runway is actually right on the water, but actually it isn't. It's kind of like on the mainland. So that's kind of weird. It's also weird. I was just thinking, like, Saba, it's the only airport in this area which code starts with an S. Everything else is T. It's T everywhere. But Saba, it's kind of odd. And I guess, I don't know what Saba is, but St. Eustatius and everything is Dutch. Because all these areas down here, like, some of them are Dutch, some of them are British, some of them are owned by America. It's kind of weird. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in our plane. Alright, everybody, here we are back in Saba. Are those the two dudes that were standing there when we got here? They might be. I don't know. That could be St. Eustatius right there. I don't know what direction that is. Well, that's direction 120. Straight out of that runway. So that could be it. I mean, it's only 17 miles. I haven't been there before, so I don't know. Good old Saba. I still don't know quite yet the purpose of being at Saba. I was looking at St. Eustatius, and they have a little bit of tourism, but it's not very big, so they don't have like crowded beaches and stuff. And I guess they want to get into the business more. But so I don't know what Saba. I don't know what the story is on that. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I shut her down. We're on external power. Actually, one of these times I'm gonna do a flight and completely forget about FsPassengers, and then get there and I'm gonna be like, oh hell, oh wait, oh man, heck on it. If I can remember after this flight, before the end, we're going to adjust our ticket prices so we start getting some people. Alright, 20%, because remember, we got dinged flying here to Saba. We didn't have enough fuel in reserves. I don't know why I'm using the arrow. It doesn't put enough in. Actually, we don't want to be too heavy, though. I'm going to put it at 625, because remember, this is a very short runway. So this is going to be a test on how to get out of here, because we got to get up on the power, but you know, FsPassengers will very easily throw out an engine on you if you get too much on the thrust, especially taking off. And then you have Aerosoft; they'll do the same. Although I don't think Aerosoft, they don't usually do it on the takeoff. They usually do it in mid-flight if you're really hard on the power. So we got everyone. It's more FsPassengers that I'm worried about. Just getting up, and then once we get up, we can get off the power a little bit. So the belt sign is on. Alright, we're on external power. I'm going to go ahead and turn on DC master. The bus ties. Right generator coming on. Anti-collision position lights are on. Get a little bit closer here so we can check our gauges while she's starting up. Alright, that should be good as long as I can still get this. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead for the right engine. 10%. Get up here, put the fuel in. While we're doing that and watching the gauges, I'll go ahead and, that's not what I wanted. Go ahead and turn the messages off. Put that back over to GPS. Everything looks good there. I can't get to the generator. I finally remembered the generator. The left one, and I can't get to it yet. Alright, left engine. There's the starter. 10%. Watch those gauges. Here she comes back down. Why is the prop RPM on the left, you see we have that is like orangish, brownish, and over on this one there isn't. That's kind of odd. I wonder if anyone's ever noticed that before. That has brownish area arc, and that has none. Maybe I just found something new. Wow. Gotta get walk through the entire views to get to that one. I hate that. No smoking. Fasten your belts. Taxi light coming on. Pitot heat is on. Bleed airs are on. We are ready to taxi. And so let's get on over here. Was it 120 or 125? 125. Brake is off. And we are not moving. Come on, plane. And I guess we take off. I don't know if there's. I never really noticed when we came in if there's a place to turn around up there. I guess there is. Alright, let's stop right here real quick. I don't see anyone coming. Transponder is on. Strobes are on. Landing lights are on. Imagine if we heard someone on the radios right now calling in that they're coming in to land at Saba. It'd be extremely random. Alright. Come on, plane. It keeps bringing the prop RPM, like you can hear it, power come down, even though I haven't moved it. It's just strange. See how fast she wants to get going once we get straightened out. Yeah, there is a place to turn. I was gonna say there has to be, because this has got to be the main takeoff. Heading, since everyone seems to land on 12 for the most part. Let's try not to fall off the island. Alright, I'm just going to put flaps just to 10. I know we're not lined up that well, but I don't want to use any more runway. Alright, so I'm going to hold the brakes. Bring the power up. Alright, off we go. I think we'll be alright here. Oh, baby, come on. I'm gonna add more power. Rotate. Oh my god. Bring back the power a little bit so we don't get dinged.
Sounds like we scraped the tail.
Oh, great, so we got a tail strike to boot. I thought I heard something ding in the back. Shite. Got it. I thought I heard a little ding back there, but it took them a little while to say anything. So the passenger satisfaction is going down. Now we're going to have to fix it. Actually, I got the hair on the back of my neck standing up because I did not know if we were going to get up. I pulled pretty hard, but I think the tail strike happened partly because of that, and partly because the plane was starting to drop off the runway. We didn't quite, I don't know if we had quite enough speed or not. I'd like to see a replay of that, but unfortunately I don't have it. Yeah, that was I didn't want to get our power into the red, but then when, like I said, I'm going to add more power, I had to get it into the red. Oh, that sucks. Passenger satisfaction 82, man, that sucks. I should have just added more power and said, you know what, if they're going to ding us, they're going to ding us. Alright, I'm going to add more power because we're getting a little slow. We got a lot more power we can use here. Alright, so runway 24, a heading of 235. I'm just going to put this in here. There were no procedures that I saw over at AirNav. I didn't really check Navigraph. I'm not sure if they'll have stuff for this kind of airport or not. It doesn't really appear to be the island because it seems like the airport is more to the right. Although it's gotta be that island because it can't be that far away. The other way I was going to let this thing go to 4,500. God, I want another crack at taking off at Saba. I just don't know that we're going to have this plane on the way back. There's like another island on the other side of it coming into view. 13 miles. Autopilot. We'll let it fly the nav because we're on GPS. Like I said, maybe 4,500. Let's stay here at 2,500. I'm going to hit altitude hold. I don't see any reason to go on up any higher. I mean, we're 12 miles out. What's the point? And as I said, runway 24. Because it's runway 24, we're going to go out, want to go out to the left. You get off of altitude hold. Because we're at 2,600. Come on down, plane. Like, it wants to hold at 2,500. I don't understand that. Like, if I let go, it wants to bring the nose right back up. Finally, it's coming down. Alright, hold it at 2,500, bring the power up. By the way, airport elevation 125 feet. So let's bring her around to the left. Go over to heading mode. I still don't know. I guess it's got to be this island right here. And there is no scenery for it. Saba was the last of that, like, St. Maarten's scenery. Yeah, now I kind of want to have this plane on the way back because I want another crack at it. See, this shows that the airport is right on the water, but for runway 12, not 12, 6. Can't believe we got a tail strike. It angers me. And now the highest we can get is 82. It shouldn't be that expensive, I would hope. I just didn't use enough power because we got it at the end. You know what? I never retracted the flaps either because of all the craziness. That's I can't tell if that's the runway or not. Kind of looks like a runway. Take a look here. Since it's on the other side, we should have a little ways to go. Although that really looks like the runway right there. That's gotta be it. It's not like the island's all that big. That looks like the runway's on the water. This is odd. I mean, that's gotta be it. Couldn't be anywhere else. There is no actual... They said there's a tower there, but they don't actually use it. There's no one in the tower. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the autopilot. Alright, so the plane is mine. We're gonna head over to the right. What did I say? 125 feet, I believe, is the airport elevation. Yeah, 125. So we do have to get down some. Man, track IR would be so awesome right now. I mean, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that is not a big island, is it? Yeah, track IR to just look over so you can find the airport. That'd be really nice. Yeah, so it is actually right on the water, although it kind of, maybe it's, I don't know, it looks like it's over on the water on the other side. That's just an icon though, obviously. Bring down the power here. We get our flaps out. So bring back the power, bring our nose up, bring that speed down. It's kind of weird hearing the engines. They keep like sound like it's revving up. Alright, flaps to 10, and let's increase the power now. Let's start flying over to the right. This is when you need track IR. To know when to turn and everything. That looks like the runway is all messed up with water. I'll bet it is. Flaps to 20. It looks like there's water on the edge of the land there, where it's like a plateau. I've seen that a bunch. I saw a picture, they were coming in runway 6X. Runway 6 actually had happy lights. I don't know if that will be represented here for runway 24 or 6. .235, I should set my heading to it. Need to get lined up as soon as I do this. 235. Alright, because we need to get right and down. It's named FDR Airport after Roosevelt. It's just kind of weird because it's a Dutch area. So I don't quite understand that. Flaps are going to 30. Everything looks good from here. We could probably get down a little bit. Yeah, like the thing is out on a plateau out in the water. It's kind of odd. Applying a little bit of power because we were getting down a little too quick and our speed was getting down. Runway is a little over 4,000 feet. In real life, I hope that would be represented here. I mean, that looks weird, doesn't it? Girl. Maybe a little high. No aids. Nav aids. Whoa, whoa, wind. Getting Dawn off the power a little bit to help us get down. Man, we were on course and everything, and then we just got blown out of there. Bringing down the power, trying to get down a little more. Now we're a little better. Alright, we're off the power. And up a little off. Alright, so... yeah, I was on the internet, it said there's like one little area for people to get off and everything. I don't actually see any of that here. Unless this is taxi on the right. I thought it was a messed up road. They said there was one building and a little tower built off it that they don't use. So, is that building out to the left? I don't think that's an actual taxiway. Oh, that's a road. This just happens to be going through the airport. I'm scared to get in the grass. Will FsPassengers have, like... will the passengers be scared? Because, like, oh my god, he's going in the grass. And, like, I don't know quite what to do. Alright, let's go up to the... well, let's not go up to the other. Let's just take off right here. I won't get on the road. You know, we'll drop the passengers off right by the road and the taxi can come pick them up. What do you think about that? That should be off. Yeah. Our taxi can come and get them. Luckily, the passengers didn't freak out about that. Alright, so... well, that bleed airs for some reason. That's what I started with. Strobes, landing lights, taxi light, pitot heat, belts, no smoking. Let's see. Did I already put that into external? It was. It just says off for some reason. DC master switch is going off. Cut the fuel. Bust high. Generators. Rest of the lights. And take your belts off. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix our tail. I should have just used more power. But like I say, I was really afraid to. I was more afraid of FsPassengers than anything. Because usually when they do cause failures... by the way, because someone has asked before, I have mine set down to 3% chance. Just because, I mean, how often do you have a plane where, like, you lose an engine? That seems to be what they take out most of the time. If it's a failure, it's going to be an engine. I think we've only had really one time. It was up in Alaska. I think we were flying the Titan, I think. And it decided to take out an engine. But I've messed around before because back a long time ago, I accidentally wiped out my FsPassengers. If you remember, I talked about that. I had to like do all like 20 or 30 flights again to get our company back to where it was. And I was doing that unrecorded, and it did take out engines a couple times on takeoff from just using too much power. So that's how I knew that. Because then I had to do that flight all over again because it would cost so much money, and I had to get at least our money close to where it was originally. Can't believe I thought I had backed it up and I hadn't, and it wiped out the computer. It was not good. Not a good day. Alright, so they're off. All that's done. Passengers in the flight. Alright, it says it was 16 miles. Time airborne 12 minutes 19 seconds. Flight time 16:27. Time on the ground 7 minutes 17 seconds. Average speed 82.04 knots. Landing speed 60.96 knots. Came down at 281.54 feet a minute. It was a little. We came in a little too quick because I got off the power maybe a little bit too early. We're a little closer to the ground when I started pitching up. Landing pitch 6.85 degrees. Landing weight 11,208 pounds. Total fuel used 104 pounds. Alright, so we made 159 bucks off the tickets, 53 off the cargo, used 53 on the fuel, 15 for airport taxes, 9 insurance, real income only 135 bucks. Could you imagine having to pay the pilots after that? Although they would fly all day. Times the 50, $6,750. The other part of the fleet brought in $2,200, so total income $8,950. Oh, yeah. The flight, passengers thought the ticket price was good. Passengers think that your company's reputation was 82%. Ah, man. Now we're down to 97.6. That's a big decrease because we only increased very small, like 0.08 or something, like crappy. That sucks. So it decreased to 1.57%. Overall result poor. Pilot's most only 80 points. Very nice landing plus 50. Correct airport 30. We lost 300 at Saba. Around 600 points. Like, that sucks. Rotated on takeoff. And I don't think it was because of that, quite honestly. I think it was because our speed was so low that when we came off the runway, the plane sunk down a little bit. I mean, it could have rotated a little bit hard, too, because I was anxious to get off the ground. But it really felt like we just went down a little bit and clunked it. I wish I had a replay of it, but unfortunately we don't. FsPassengers, let's go, because I want to check something out. Company manager, would that be it? Company manager? No, see, it's down and I won't. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. So I'm not even going to mess with it. Why does the TBM need maintenance? Man, the thing's at 100%. It don't need no maintenance. It's at 100%. What would it do? What does it need? Nah, I said visit. I didn't say fix it. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I mean, 125 grand ain't that bad. So I'm going to let it go for right now. I'm a senior captain. Had no idea I was even a senior captain. But that's cool. Alright, so what do you say we bring down, well, we're economy mostly. So they're 320. Let's see what happens at 300. It says low, but maybe if we can, because we're having like 16 out of 20 passengers, we need to up that. So we decrease it 20 a ticket, but if we increase 4 tickets, that's more than good. Oil prices, I don't know, because who cares about oil? I don't know. Alright. Alright, so here we are in St. Eustatius. So I don't know where we're going next. Actually, this might be a lie, because St. Kitts and Nevis is over here, not too far away. And I think that's the next one. Because there's like that, and there's I can't remember, there's Barbados. I keep seeing it pronounced differently, though. Something, I don't know. But yeah, it's still like island hopping and stuff, all these little short flights, which is kind of fun, I gotta say. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for this episode, everybody. I hope y'all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.